Empire Architects. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey. A teenager from Mississippi became a local news anchor, then built a talk show that ruled daytime, then turned a host salary into ownership stakes across television, film, magazines, and a cable network. The defining move was simple to say and hard to win. Own the show, own the rights, build the platform that others rent. Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Public biographies record a childhood marked by poverty and instability, followed by a move to live with her father in Nashville as a teen. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, she worked in radio while in high school, won a college scholarship, and attended Tennessee State University, studying communication. She moved from radio to television while still in school. She became a news co-anchor in Nashville at a young age, one of the youngest ever at the station. Early work revealed two truths. She could connect with viewers through empathy and curiosity, and she disliked reading headlines without context. Talk formats suited her voice. She moved to Baltimore to co-host a local talk program. Ratings rose. Then Chicago called. In 1984, WLS in Chicago hired her to host a faltering morning show called AM Chicago. According to Britannica, the show surged to #1 within months. The format was simple: real people, real stakes. A host who listened first and pressed second. The success drew national attention. In 1986, the program relaunched for national syndication as The Oprah Winfrey Show. It aired through King World Distribution. It was an instant force. But that is not the full picture. The pivotal leap was not syndication alone. It was structure. Most hosts took salaries. Oprah chose a different path. She formed Harpo Productions in 1986. She moved to produce her own show. She built Harpo Studios in Chicago by 1988. According to Encyclopedia Britannica and Oprah's public timeline, this shift put the show and its rights under her company rather than under a network. Distribution partners would still sell and clear stations, but Harpo would own the content. That ownership was a contrarian call in daytime television. The decision came with risk. Production budgets, staff, facilities, and creative choices would be her problem. The upside was leverage. Ownership meant participation in syndication economics. Ownership meant library control. Ownership meant the power to spin off new properties, license formats, and extend the brand into other businesses. Here is what most people miss. That move unlocked an engine that printed opportunity. A paycheck can buy comfort. Rights can buy an empire. Harpo Productions expanded in stages. The show mixed hard interviews and service segments with a new tone for daytime. Book clubs could move 1 million copies. Health segments could move national discussions. Partners took notice. Harpo Films developed projects. According to Britannica, Harpo Films produced titles such as Beloved and The Great Debaters. Harpo also helped launch syndicated personalities like Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz, and Rachel Ray in later years through production and platform exposure reported by major outlets. The wins compounded. The Oprah Winfrey Show became the highest-rated talk show of its time. The brand crossed into magazines. The Oprah magazine launched in 2000 with Hearst as publishing partner. It built a large subscriber base. According to Forbes and public data, the magazine became one of the most successful magazine launches of its era. Scale changed the numbers. According to Forbes, Oprah Winfrey became a billionaire in 2003 through ownership stakes and production profits. Forbes has continued to estimate her net worth at more than $2 billion in recent years. The show stayed number one. The library grew. The brand became a trust. But what happened next surprised everyone. She tried to build a whole network. In 2011, the Oprah Winfrey Network launched. OWN was a joint venture between Harpo and Discovery Communications. Public records show both parties contributed assets and cash. The goal was to take a daytime franchise and stretch it across a full programming slate. The early years were tough. Ratings fell short. Critics wondered if daytime magic could scale to prime time. The stakes were high. A cable network must carry fixed costs. Carriage fees, programming budgets, and marketing bills do not pause for soft launches. OWN had Oprah's name. It had not yet found a schedule that matched the audience she defined. The pressure increased. Here is what most people miss. Turnarounds in media are not made by slogans. They are made by clear focus and the right partners. OWN pivoted. It leaned into relationship programming and scripted series with partner producers. A landmark deal with Tyler Perry in 2013 brought popular scripted shows to the schedule. Ratings improved. The network doubled down on formats that rewarded deep conversation and community. Discovery increased its ownership stake as the business stabilized and then grew. The structure shifted over time. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter in 2017, Discovery acquired a majority stake in OWN for about $70 million, raising its ownership to roughly 70%. In 2020, Variety reported that Discovery purchased an additional 20% for about $35 million in stock, taking its ownership to 95%. Oprah Winfrey remained involved as on-air talent and leader for content strategy. She retained a minority interest. The move locked in liquidity and strategic alignment with a global distributor, which later became part of Warner Bros. Discovery. Meanwhile, the Harpo flywheel continued to spin. In 2015, Weight Watchers, now WW International, announced that Oprah Winfrey would join its board and take a 10% stake, with options to acquire more. As reported by the company and major outlets, the partnership combined her media power with a product and community focus aligned to her brand. The stake rose in value after the announcement as the market priced in the partnership effect. Now step back. The pattern is visible. The first leap created Harpo. Harpo created rights and profits. Those rights funded a network venture with a larger partner. That network venture increased reach and optionality. Equity stakes in aligned companies extended the platform into commerce. But that is not the full picture. The core remained the same. Own the platform. Own the rights. The empire grew in layers. The Oprah Winfrey Show produced thousands of episodes through 2011. Harpo Studios became a symbol of creative control in Chicago before production later consolidated elsewhere. O Magazine deepened loyalty and created a print-to-digital bridge. OWN turned a person into a channel and then into a brand portfolio inside a larger media group. Oprah Daily now extends the brand online. According to Forbes and company releases, Oprah Winfrey remains one of the most influential figures in media and business, with a net worth estimated in the billions. The pivotal decision still explains the arc. She turned talent into equity. She negotiated to produce rather than only appear. She accepted operating risk in exchange for back-end control. When cable opened a new frontier, she partnered, then pivoted, then accepted minority ownership in a larger structure to scale. That is empire architecture. The challenges were real. Early own ratings put the brand under a microscope. Social media and streaming changed viewing habits. Print media faced headwinds. Business cycles hit advertising and subscription revenue. Yet the engine held because the engine was diversified. Content, distribution, production, and equity positions created more than one path to value. The lessons for builders are specific. First, negotiate for rights if your face drives demand. Owning distribution or the library pays through cycles. Second, build a trusted brand before leveraging it. Audience trust is a moat that reduces customer acquisition cost in every new venture. Third, partner with scale when the frontier changes. Own worked when aligned with a distributor that could carry costs and open doors. Fourth, be willing to pivot structure. Majority control can become minority ownership if the trade is reach, stability, and stock in a larger platform. This was not luck. It was a decision and a discipline. The decision was to own the show. The discipline was to keep reinvesting in platforms that fit the brand and extend the reach. According to Forbes and major outlets, the result is one of the most valuable self-made fortunes in entertainment history. Can this work today? Yes, it works in new forms. Creators who own their libraries, launch their own channels, and strike equity deals with aligned platforms are repeating the pattern. They build trust first. They turn talent into rights. They turn rights into platforms. They turn platforms into stakes. Oprah Winfrey's story started with a morning show in Chicago. It turned into Harpo Productions, then into a studio's campus, then into a magazine that reframed print for service journalism. It turned into a cable network, then into global distribution inside a larger media group. It turned into equity stakes that ride on brand trust. The empire came from a single, contrarian choice. Own the show, own the rights, build the platform. If you enjoyed learning about this empire builder's journey and you're interested in building your own empire, there's something you need to know. Oprah Winfrey and 78% of the Forbes 400 use a specific strategy to build massive businesses and multiply their wealth systematically. But here's what most people miss. There is a pattern, a strategy hiding in plain sight. The Forbes 400 know it. They exploit it. They have built fortunes with it. And it has been hidden from mainstream business education for decades. First link in the description reveals what the titans of industry do not talk about publicly. Watch it next. 10 minutes that could change everything.